Jesus Christ is mass murder. I'm God. I was Jesus. I'm the Holy Spirit. I'm Satan. I am the devil. Yeah, I suppose, yeah. I'm the Antichrist. I'm Jesus. I'm God, the Antichrist. See, a lot of it has to do with word magic. Excuse me. You see, you know what anal sex is? Sodomy. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. The anus is called An, right? An, Ty, Christ. You know, Sat, An. Yeah. Magic words. Yeah, and obviously I'm very angry at people. You know, it said, there's a verse, it talks about Jesus Christ being, here, hang on, let me get the verse for you. Where was it again? It's in the book of Revelation. You have to excuse me, I'm a little bit tired. The two witnesses. Okay. Here we go. So when it talks about the two witnesses in the book of Revelation, so looking at chapter 11, chapter 11, verse 7. Now when they have finished their testimony, the beast that comes up from the abyss will attack them and overpower and kill them. Their bodies will lie in the public square of the great city, which is figuratively called Sodom and Egypt, where also their Lord was crucified. Okay, so now the interesting thing about Egypt, well, Egypt was considered the land of bondage. And Sodom, well, man has decided that Sodom means anal sex. So, bondage and anal sex. You see? Anti-Christ. See? So, the point I want to make about this video is, well, I was Jesus Christ. And I died. I came to earth. I'm God. I said, if you've seen me, you've seen the Father. Okay? I said, first, you must deny yourself. So, I came to set an example. Okay? And I did it exactly. I showed people exactly how to be a son of God. Okay? Now, it's interesting because my initials are GS. Yeah? Son of God. Yeah, it's the other way around. It's all about reverse. It's what's in the past, you see? Reverse. What's in the past? So yeah. Jesus Christ is who I was. I was Jesus Christ and I was crucified. Okay, you know what Mass is, yeah? Catholics celebrate Mass. Yeah, I don't know which Christians celebrate Mass in church, but exactly, but people do it, yeah. But that's what I said. I didn't call it Mass. I said to my disciples, I said to them, take the bread and take the wine and remember me. Remember what I'm going to do, what I did. yeah, dying on the cross, yeah, and it's called Mass, yeah. Yeah, my initials are GS, and this is a chamber, yeah. I'm inside of a chamber, yeah. My initials are GS, yeah. I don't have a middle name. So, I'm breathing air, and I think I might breathe some smoke. Got my Marlboro Reds. Got my first packet of Marlboro Reds in probably about 20 years, because I don't normally smoke them. You know, I made the point that, you know, that's the thing, you know, who is a real Jew? Who's the Jew? You know, who is a Jew? You know, I said to people that, well, I basically, you know, told people, I said, if you don't love me, you're not a Jew. You're not a real Jew. Yeah? And I also talked about the synagogue of Satan, right? You know, there are those people who sit on the chair of Moses. Yeah, the rabbis, they go into the synagogue and they go over to their chair of Moses, their chair, they call it that, it's a ceremonial chair, and they sit on it pretending they're God. Yeah, because that's the thing, I was God, and I told Moses that he'd go speak to Pharaoh and he would have Aaron go along as his speaker, right? So I said it would be as if Moses is God to Aaron, and Aaron was speaking on behalf of Moses, who was pretending to be God. Yeah? And then the rabbis, they want to sit on the chair of Moses and pretend that they're God, or Moses, right? So that's why it's called the synagogue of Satan. So, well, that's the thing, you know, who is Satan? Well, you know, anyone, well, that's the thing, right? You know, everyone has an anus, and they sit on it. Yeah, Satan, yeah. But I'm God, and I'm Satan. There's a bit of a difference, you see. You know, I mean, there's lots of people called James in this world, aren't there? There's lots of people called Donald. There's lots of people called all kinds of names, yeah? Yeah. I mean, think how many guys are called Muhammad. Yeah? Moses, Moshe, Messiah. I'll show you. Yeah, you want to see what Messiah? This is how Messiah lives. You see that? That's how Messiah lives there. Yeah, it's called mess. Yeah, you see that? Big pile of trash. Everywhere. I'm very messy. Believe me. I'm still good. Anyways, what else can I talk about here? Well, that's the thing, you know. You know, that's the thing. The crucifixion, right, of Jesus Christ, that was me. It was murder. Yeah, and it's the murder that is celebrated at Mass. You know, it's the, well, you know, people who go to Mass, they're supposed to understand that I died for them, loving them. Yeah? And so it's for them to remember me. So, yeah. You see, when people say mass murder, when people try to attribute mass murder to something else that happened, then what that is they're trying to steal my light. They're trying to steal what is mine. I'm God. Yeah? And other people want to be me. You see? That's what the world does. You know, that's why I said to the world, you have to deny yourself first. Yeah? Stop pretending, stop thinking in your head that you're God when you're not. But what do people do? They just do it, don't they? They keep doing it. And there's nothing just about them, is there? They're evil. And I'm going to be evil as well. I will repay. Yeah, I will repay. That's what I said I was going to do, wasn't it? Yeah, I did. I mean, you know, apparently in the Talmud, you know, it talks about that having sex with a girl who's under the age of 3, it's like nothing. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Apparently, according to the Talmud, you know, that apparently they call that the oral Torah. Yeah, passed down from the rabbis by their mouths. Yeah. So, yeah, yeah, it's an interesting one, that, isn't it? Yeah. Strange, because, you know, most people in European countries, yeah, where European natives have lived, the USA included, well, I think a lot of them, they don't really have a high opinion of people who have sex with, you know, if a man has sex with a girl who's under the age of 3, well, or was it 3 years old? I don't know. Whatever. You know, if it's a young child like that, I mean, yeah, people don't normally have a high opinion of people who advocate that. Yeah. But they seem to make an exception, don't they? They seem to make an exception for people who claim that they're Jews, but they're not Jews. They just think that, they just like to say that they are. You know, they want to play that game that, oh, we're the Jews, and God told you that you're going to bless us. If you want to be blessed, you're going to bless us first. And they play that stupid game. Yeah, and people believe it as well, which is crazy, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. You know what I like? I like truth. Yeah. I don't like it when people say I can't talk about something. I don't like that. I'm God. What do you think I'm going to do to people who did that to me? You try to silence me. You try to hide me in the shadows while they do all their evil stuff that they want to do, and they think they can get away with it. Well, they're not going to get away with it. They're not. I can promise you that. I guarantee it. What can I say? What more can I say? What more do I want to say? Well, I think I made my point, you know. Yeah, I mean, the fact is, you know, the situation is that if you don't love me, God, right? I mean, it's a bit late in the day for that, isn't it? It's a bit late to change your fucking mind now. I know. But, you know, if you didn't love Jesus, you didn't love Jesus for what he did, what I did, for the entire world, yeah? Well, I did it for those who were chosen. You know, that's the thing. I'm God. I choose people, right? Ultimately, yes. But the fact is that evil people, why should I care what happens to them? You know, whatever actually happens to them, whatever. You know, like, I'm not saying I'm agreeing with anyone's stories, okay? But I'm saying, well, yeah, obviously, you know, there have been a lot of people who've died in all kinds of situations, in all kinds of places. And, you know, well, the thing is, if they didn't love me, well, if they don't love God, me, what do you want me to say? Why should I care? Like I said, you know, Jesus Christ was, you know, I was the mass murderer. Yeah. Yeah. The bread and the wine. Yeah. And then people want to they want to put that label on me, and then they want to put that label on other people. And then you see what happens if, you know, because I was the mass murderer, the crucifixion, right? And they want to put that label on other things, on other people. So now it's a mixed pot. It's a mixed pot of, you know, and it's the same reason why I told people, I said, you know, I said, call me Father, yeah? Don't call anyone else Father. I'm Father, right? Well, Abba, right? Abba, Father. Yeah. That's right. But what does everyone do? They didn't listen to that at all, did they? I don't know anyone who followed that advice. Nobody, it would seem. So, you know, it's an important thing. It's an important thing. You know, in the Old Testament, you know, Moses, you know, you want to know what my name was, right? And I said, well, I said, the Lord, the God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. Yeah, that's how I'll be known. Yeah. You know why I don't like giving my name? You know, that's the reason I didn't want to give my name is because people do word magic against me. You know, it's very easy for people to try to use my name and put it on somebody else. Yeah. You know, you read the Gospel of John, you know, the Word. Yeah, the Word became flesh. Yeah, that's me. So, you know, that's the thing. People babble. Yeah, they babble. And those who babble, those who try to curse me with their babble, well, they're getting destroyed. Okay? They're going to get punished for that very badly. They'll get what they deserve. Yeah, and I'm not saying what they have is what they deserve. I'm saying the punishment they will receive in the future will be what they deserve. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Don't get it twisted. So, anything else I want to say here? I'm tired. Yeah, I am tired. You know, there's a lot of people in this world who like to play victim, don't they? You know, they pull their victim card out and say, I'm a victim. You know, and society, you know, Western governments, they're very much like, you know, oh, but they got the victim card, you know, they've one up to you there, you know, you can't, you know what I mean? They're using it to control people. They're using it to I mean, look, right? If I mean, see this, you know, I've got my little rainbow hat, yeah? Got my little rainbow hat on, yeah? Yeah, see that? I'm a rainbow person. Look at me. Yeah. See how that works? I'm impressed. Well, I am impressed. That's what the world ever does to me, is oppress me. Anyways, I can't think of anything to say except sniff, and that's about it, basically. You know, that's the interesting thing, right? You know, if a big event happens where like a very large group of people, I mean, for instance, you know, people talk about the Holocaust. You know, when was the point where they thought, you know, like, well, yeah, well, what do I say then? Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know, I have a real problem with the fact that there are people who want to play this victim game. You know, that's the thing. When people want to play the victim, but they won't allow a fair debate. You know, they want to control the debate. You know, they want to control people's thoughts and actions and words. So, you know, their victim status that they have can never be checked. You know, it can never be, you know, it can never be looked at properly. You know, they want to acquire that position, you know, they want to acquire that status of victimhood, right? And hold on to it, yeah, like a weapon. And that's the thing, right? That's what people do. You can see it in all kinds of places, right? All kinds of groups of people do that. And I'm good. Yeah, people who do that are going to be punished for that. I can promise you that. Okay? I am the truth. So people who try to hide the truth are doing witchcraft against me. You understand? Yeah? Do you get that? I'm the truth. I'm God. But there are people who want to hide the truth. They don't want to talk about the truth. Yeah? They're not interested in the truth. Well, that's the fact. I am the truth. I don't have any friends. No. Can't trust anybody. It's been that way for a long time. Lots of demons in this world. And a lot of witchcraft. Anyways, I think I've said enough for this video. I'll do.